guys, this is What If here, and welcome back to NASCAR the game. It's me, race 8 to 36. Today we're racing here at Kansas. I'm looking forward to it, and as you can see, I got a haircut, so I actually look like a fucking I look like a good peeled potato. So let's look at the point standings before we go into this race. I have a 28 point lead over Junior. My bad. Last race I said 18, so it's 20. My bad. I was a digit off. So here's what the top 9 looks like. But without further ado, let's get right into Kansas and do this damn race. Here are the settings for this race. Command champion difficulty, 13 laps, 1 times wear, caution, black flags on, and damage on full. Same format as every race. We're going to accept those changes. And we're going to go to qualification and then put in our setup for this race. Okay, here we go. We're going to apply the setup. It's just mainly 1222, so we're going to put that in. Now, I remember last race when I did Texas, when it transitioned from day to night, it reset the setup. So that's what happened, and it fucked me over in the ass, so it sucked. So we're going to go right into qualifying and then lower our brake bias so our car's a little bit looser. So we're going to do that real quick. Our game is so stupid. Come on. Thank you. God damn, it took me. I had to restart the fucking thing twice. Let's get qualifying over with. Heading out turn 4 now into the trial. This lap time may just possibly be okay. 17th. Alright. Yeah, 17 is all I can do. About 6-7 tenths off. I really fucked up turn 1 badly. I didn't hit the wall, but I just lost a lot of time. And my AI driver just fucking ran himself into the wall. See, even he hates his own lap time. He wants to get the fuck out of this race. He wanted to give himself a concussion or something. Like, what the hell? So, we're going to look at the qualifying here. And Truex 12th, Keselowski 11th, Busch 15th. Denny Hamlin on the pole, Junior 4th, who was 2nd in points. Mark Martin 9th. Alright. Alright, there's our fucking bastard Stewart that tried killing us at Texas. Alright, he's in 5th. I hope he fatally, safely explodes. I'm going to begin this race, and I swear, if this resets my setup and the brake bias, pants, shirt, everything's coming off, alright? Everything's coming off. I will be that mad. The pace car is now down pit road. This race will begin. I'm looking forward to it. I don't want to choke. I've had bad races lately. We're fucking bunny hopping around the track. Get ready. And green flag's out. We are underway here. Kansas for 13 laps. And my brake bias is set. So therefore the setup did work. Yay. Also, one thing we do got to keep in mind when we do this race is that the AIs are very wrecky and unpredictable here when it comes. It's like the same kind of thing as Texas, except in Texas they're terrible in turns 3. Here they're terrible in turn 1. So that's one thing we're going to have to look out for in this race. So we're going to have to be very careful. I'm right behind Kurt Busch. I'm just going to duck down low because they kind of slow up here in the travel, but not as bad. I think it's only mainly when they're all in like a big bunch like this. And as you can kind of see, they're already doing that now. And, wow. Did you see Kane up there? He was just like sliding all around. And now Stewart's going to take the 2nd position. I'm sliding up the track a little bit. Brad's down low. I'm giving him room, but he kind of touched me a little bit. I mean, luckily I don't mind Brad because I don't mind him touching me like that. But other than that, I mean, that wasn't all too bad. You know, okay, 8th place, you know, I'll take 8th place. I'll take a top 10 in general. Oh, God, Mark. Oh, God, we just thread the needle right there. Oh, goodness. Now the only thing that can potentially mess us up, and look at Kyle Busch choke. I thought that was Kane. That was actually Kyle Busch, my bad. Look at him choke going into 1. I mean, he was just getting all washed up. And I just blocked Junior, my fucking godly messiah, even though he doesn't acknowledge me on my Twitter when I do send him a video. He doesn't even care. But other than that, goddamn it. I don't know. Like, Kansas is weird on this game. Well, mainly because the track was already paved when this game came out, and they never put it in the game. I don't know why they did that. And I just touched Biff a little bit there. Kyle. Oh, God, Kyle. Kyle, what are you doing? God damn it. I was going to take the normal corner entry, and then Kyle's just wobbling all around like a wet noodle. I don't know what he's doing. Now, like I was trying to say, now the only thing that's going to mess up this race is if there's a caution by the AIs doing, you know, kind of a bunch to field up. And some people may pit and may get lucky and gain more spots, but it's very unpredictable. It's you just never know. The AIs are very wrecky in this game, by the way. I'm pretty sure if anybody's had this game, you would notice. But they're very wrecky in here. And as you see now, I was trying to kind of take the corner a little bit deep, but I don't really have the corner, the proper entry. One thing with Kansas and everything, when the tires do start to fall off, you need every bit of the track. You need to go in super duper wide and just cut it down low and then kind of let it drive off the corner. And then you can gain some track position by doing that. Kind of like how I was executing that corner there, because now I can get side by side with Biffle. He'll slam on the brakes a little bit in the straightaway. There's a moth flying around my face and I almost swallowed it. That would have been one hell of a way to lose the top 5. But now we secured the 5th spot. Biffle's trying to come back us on the outside. We're just going to kind of close the door on there, and he'll get that arrow push and slide up the track. And everything's looking good. I don't think I'm in a position to win, but I think a top 5 is very possible, as long as they don't, fuck up turn 3. Kind of all by ourselves right now. We'll try to see what I can do going into 3. Turn 3 seems to be like the best corner to gain, and I kind of just fucked that up. So goodbye lap 7. This was a complete waste of my time. Oh, I was so close to that outside wall. Oh my god, and I gained just only a little bit on Kyle Busch that lap. God damn. Why aren't they wiggling all around and stuff like they were earlier in the race? Damn it. That's gonna that helps me out so much. There we go. That's the kind of corner I wanted. Mess it up a tiny bit in the center, but we're gonna get still a decent run off. This is just an epic battle for 5th here, because I'm just ever so slowly gaining on Kyle Busch here, and I really have to be careful and not run the back because they're very unpredictable. One lap they can run the track fine, another lap they're all over the place going into 1, so I really have to be careful and just mainly have turn 1 just be kind of an okay corner, then I can try to execute a pass going into turn 3. And Biffle is still behind me, has not gotten away, or I haven't gotten away from him at all yet. But it just seems like I get a better run off than these AI cars, at least off of 4. And still, like, we're just so close to him. Like, we're under a 10th going into 1. We're just to his corner panel. You can at least get side by side with him. Maybe. I mean, I don't. Dang, he still gets a good run off the corner, even if. God damn, it's difficult when the tires start to fall off and everything. This is the kind of stuff I like. Is like actual challenge from this game. And it's I'm driving the track as hard as I can. I'm just barely getting to Kyle, but it's so tedious every single lap trying to get to him. I couldn't get there that time. I couldn't get there. I messed up the corner because of that. Now we're sliding up the track. Biffle could easily take this opportunity and pass us. Or Junior could have, but then he slammed on the brakes. So all that hard work trying to get to 5th spot, or at least 4th spot, was just ruined by that one mistake on that lap. It's goddamn. And white flag is gonna come out. Final lap for Denny Hamlin. Looks like he's leading every single lap in this race. Stewart, who started 5th, I think, and is probably gonna end up getting 2nd. Junior and Biffle both choked the shit out of that corner, and now I think 5th spot is all we got. I'm surprised there was no real caution by these AI drivers, because they tend to do that and going into 1, but that was not the case in this race. Heading off turn 4, and looks like Hamlin will get a win, and I will secure a top 5 spot after getting 11th at Texas. I'm totally okay with that. My AI driver almost smacked the outside wall again, just like at the end of qualifying. I don't know what was wrong with him. I guess he was a little bit happier about getting a top 5. That was still a solid race. I went from, 17th to 5th. I mean, still good. I didn't really slow down. If I was probably silent the entire time, I might have gotten Kyle. I don't think I could have won this race by any means, but I might have gotten by Kyle. But that was probably about it. Mark Martin 8th, nice. Brad 9th, Jimmy 10th, Truex 15th, Ambrose 13th, Kurt 12th in the Schickmobile, nice. Let's take a look at the point standings after this race and see where everything shakes up after this race. Here are the point standings after Kansas. I still have a 29-point lead over Junior. I did gain on him by maybe a point or 2 because he was maybe 1 or 2 positions behind me. So that's where that stands. After that, it's almost a full race behind where Jimmy is. But Kansas is still 4th. Brad's still 5th. Hamlin moved up a few spots. Newman still in 9th. I can still see him on the front row of the leaderboard. Biffle still 10th, Kane 11th, Goran 12th, Truex 13th. He's only 3 points out of the cutoff, and Stewart is 11 points back. He was pretty far back in points for quite a while, even though I still want to destroy the video game version of Tony Stewart because he tried to kill me. I can at least respect. I can still respect him. Oh my god. So, yeah, that was Kansas. It was pretty solid. I mean, way better than Texas, way better than Martinsville. So, next race is at Richmond. And oh boy, this one is going to be Lou Central from what I've tested out. Oh my god. So, I can't wait to see that. It's going to be complete just driver skill. So, it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. So, thank you all for watching. As always, I do appreciate the love, feedback, and support all of you guys give me in the comment section below on this video, and as well as liking this video because it helps me out a lot in the long run. So I do really appreciate all that. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you stuck around, that's awesome. Have a good day, and as always, I can't do my outro. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all later, and as always, have a good day, everyone.